Everyone, this is Neha, Bhalla, Regulated Canadian Immigration Consultant. And as promised in my previous video, that was ECA part 1, I'm back with the ECA part 2 video. And in this video, we will show you how to exactly do your education credential assessment yourself from WES site. So now we'll visit the WES website and see the complete process. How do we apply for our ECA?
Now let's start the process. Let's see the process. So for that, first you can visit the Google and type WES Canada. So WES is World Education Services, from where we are going to see the process to apply your ECA. So now you can visit the WES website. So now you can see this green tab here on the right, that is get an evaluation. So first we're gonna click on this tab, get an evaluation. So it asks where will you use your evaluation. So we can go and click Canada, because this is the evaluation which we are using for the purpose of Canadian immigration. Okay, now we can scroll down and see these three options. So we will choose this one. This is the ECA application for IRCC. So because we are choosing for immigration purpose, we are doing our ECA for immigration purpose. So we need to choose this one, that is the ECA application for IRCC. And guys, one more important thing, do remember that suppose you and your spouse both have to go for an ECA, then always make a separate profile for both the applicants. So no one profile for both the applicants, you have to make a separate profile for you and a separate profile for your spouse. So we can click here, start an application. Okay, so earlier it didn't ask, now it is asking for an email address of our verification. Let me put that. Okay, let's put our company's email address, infosansglobal@gmail.com. So guys, if you have any queries, you can use this email only to send us your queries. Okay. Okay, so verification completed. Yes, so now it says create an account. So we have to create an account first. So let's create an account. Okay, let's create with the name Anamika. Okay, Anamika, and your last name maybe Kapoor, Anamika Kapoor. Okay, so now it says date of birth. Let's choose a random, January 1, 1990. So do you have a WES reference number? No, because this is the first time we are creating a WES profile, so we don't have a WES reference number. Now we have to keep password. Let's keep a password. Re-enter your password. A security question. Pet name. I don't have a pet, so let it be. Letter, create an account. Okay, so it's processing, it's creating our account basically. Okay, so now the personal information is done. Now we come to the education part. So first name is there, last name is there, date of birth is added, select your gender. Okay, select your, okay, let's choose India. So okay, then next. Okay, so after that it asks what credentials have you earned. So now we need to add our education basically. So what happens is, generally as per WES, so if you have a PhD degree, you do not need to submit your bachelor or master's degree for evaluation. Similarly for masters, if you have a master's, you don't need to submit your bachelor's. If you have a bachelor's, you don't need to submit for your secondary school credential. But for India, so if you are applying from India, so as per the Canadian immigration, there is a rule for applicants applying from India. So if you have a master's degree, you do need to submit your bachelor's degree also if you are applying from India. So now we can add our credentials. So add our degrees what we have. So country, suppose India. Type of education is we have university education. So suppose let's first our master's degree. Name of the institution, let's add Bharati Vidyapeeth Institute of Management Studies and Research, name of the diploma and certificates. Okay, so let's add something, Masters in Business Studies. Give your name, Anamika, your last family name. We added Kapoor. Field of studies is business studies. Year awarded, so suppose it was, which year, you have to add the year. Suppose it was in 2015. Years attended, so 2013 to 2015, that makes 2 years of your master's degree. So we'll save this. Now we have to add another credential, that is our bachelor's degree, again from India, and then type of education is university education. Now let's add the bachelor's one. Suppose it's University of Delhi. Okay, now suppose you have done bachelor's in commerce, BCom, and your first name again. Field of study is commerce. Year awarded, suppose 2013. Years attended from 2010 to 2013, and then save. So now you have saved both your credentials, that is your bachelor's and your master's. Okay, so your ECA report will not contain the following. The report you will get, it should not have anything below like secondary school education, like there's no ECA report for your primary and elementary school. For non-academic credentials like any training or any other online certification you have, so there are no that will not be contained in the ECA report. Any other professional or career training qualifications will also not be included. So now we press next. So this is the recipients, where would you like to receive your evaluation report. So here you will add your address, basically your mailing address. Like suppose you are in India right now, so 123 ABC, city. So you can add these things. Delivery method, so if you use a standard mail via Canada Post, that is $10, but if you use international courier, that is a kind of speed post, so you get at $85. But generally there is no need for this one. You can order it via standard mail via Canada Post, which is for $10. So next recipient is the institution who will receive our report, that is the IRCC. That is already automatically added to your report by WES on its own. So you do not need to add this. This will be already added in this. So you don't need to add any other recipient, and your report will directly go to this IRCC also. So we'll press next now. So now the primary purpose that we are ordering our report is immigration. Then is the processing time, that is around 35 business days after they have received our documents and the payment. So now this is the evaluation package. So it will include a ECA report which would be provided to you online, and this report will be accessible by the IRCC, the paper report, and the electronic storage of your report and verified transcripts. So you can reorder from the from WES in future if you want the same report. So the price is $240. So next, 240 Canadian dollars. So next what it shows is, so now it will show your education is Masters in Business Studies from this institute. So now it will show that what are the documents you need to send. So this, it will give you the requirements, that is the checklist. So checklist of the documents it need. So first of all, after you're done with all these, the payment and everything, you need to upload a copy of your degree certificate, that is the final degree. Then you have a statement of marks. The statement of marks, you cannot upload it directly because it should be issued and attested by the university itself. So what you need to do for this is, first option is you need to go to the university, the institution from where you did your graduation or post graduation, and after that you will tell them that you need the transcripts which are needed to be sent to the WES. So what they will do is they will attest your documents, they will find your documents, they will give the transcripts, and they can send it directly to the WES. And in some cases they do not agree to send it directly to WES. So what you can do is you can take the second option, that is from the WES you can take the copy of your transcripts. That should be in a sealed envelope. Then you can put the address of the WES, and after that you can then post it to the WES. So for your bachelor's degree, it will show you the requirement checklist. That is your degree certificate, that is your final degree, and your statements of marks. Again, that should be from the university, attested and issued by the university. So if you are sending by a post mail, this is the address to be used. If you are sending by a courier, this is the address to be used on the transcripts, which should be in the sealed envelope. So next is that you can review your information, whatever you have entered, your education, your evaluation package, the recipient address. Now you have to acknowledge everything. You certify that information is accurate, authentic. So do enter correct information. So they are saying that request to change your name or date of birth after your application has been submitted will not be honored. So you have to confirm that the name and date of birth is accurate, because afterwards changing it is not possible. And also to remember, guys, that use the name which is used on your passport. So I know many people have different names on their passport and educational degrees, but for the application purpose, use the name as on your passport, unless it is mentioned that use the name as per your credential. So the application name should be based upon the name as per your passport, and later you can add an affidavit for name change, or like marriage certificate after which your name changed. Right? So yes, let's proceed with this. You have to confirm all these things. So I'm not a resident of Canada, you can say, if you're in India. Then you can continue to payment. So $10 which you choose for standard delivery, $240, $250. Then you can select the payment method, and then you can submit this, and afterwards you can submit this and make the payment. And after making payment, you will get a WES reference number, which is to be put on the sealed envelope of transcripts which you will get from the university. So that WES reference number is very important to be present on the transcript sealed envelope. So, and this reference number is also required at the time of express entry profile creation.
I hope after watching ECA Part 1 and ECA Part 2, now you would be clear with what is ECA and why you need it and how can you do it. So now you know the complete process of applying for your ECA from WES website. So now don't waste your time. Go ahead, get your education credentials assessed from WES, give your IELTS, and do come to us for applying for your express entry profile. And if you want to book a consultation with us, you can contact at the below number. You can WhatsApp at that number, and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our video, and share it with your friends and relatives. Thank you.